In time for Thanksgiving, the ABQ BioPark has just received new turkeys at its heritage farm, and they're doing family-friendly walks with you, the kids, and the turkeys. Here with more on the new turkeys. Now you can go check them out. We have Lynn Fouch, who's the assistant curator. Basically, you're in charge of the heritage farm.
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning, Lynn. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay, tell us about these the turkeys there. You've never had heritage turkeys.
We've never had turkeys before on the farm. They're a new addition to the farm, and we're just really proud to have a new pair. They're kind of teenagers.
Okay,
but,
so what's a teenager in turkey years?
Turkeys generally live about 6 to 8 years, and our turkeys are about a year old.
Oh, okay.
And they're a pair, a tom and a hen.
Okay,
and so
a
boy and a
tom,
girl.
which one is that?
The tom is the boy.
That's the tom, that's the boy.
Yeah.
And then, the
and
hen
then
is much smaller.
There's his girlfriend, yes.
Okay, very cool. So first of all, how'd you get the turkeys?
We actually got the turkeys donated to us, as we do with a lot of our animals, and they are black turkeys. Actually, they're black Spanish turkeys.
Okay.
And they're a heritage breed. And heritage breed meaning animals that are generally endangered or limited. In 1997, there were actually only 1,300 black turkeys in the United States.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, and now, 2006, there were about 10,000.
Okay, is that because of a lot of other farms and zoos doing breeding and stuff like that?
Yeah, conservationists breeding them. Commercially, white turkeys are more prevalent because they're larger.
Okay.
But heritage turkeys go back way back to...
Yeah, you just told me this.
Yeah.
They go so far back to when the native Mexicans and the Spanish explorers came over.
Indeed, yeah. The Spanish explorers actually took them back to Spain, and then they went to England. And that's how the turkeys that we know in this country came back with the colonists in the 1600s, and were bred with indigenous turkeys on the eastern part of the United States.
So when you go back to kids, particularly, they learn about the Mayflower and the first Thanksgiving and all. Were these black turkeys the ones that
those were the ones
the colonists brought over, and that's what they shared with the Native Americans?
Yes, indeed.
No kidding.
Yeah, and the Native Americans actually shared the indigenous eastern wild turkeys, and they were crossbred, and that's where the black turkeys actually come from.
Okay, so why did the black turkey numbers then get so low at one point?
Well, with commercialization and industrialization of farming in the 1950s, larger, better breeds for commercial use became more prevalent.
Like the Genio turkey.
Exactly, yeah, the bigger turkeys. And these heritage turkeys just kind of went out of favor.
Okay, so do we still find them in the wild here in the U.S. or down in Mexico?
Yeah, indigenous turkeys are still wild all over. In fact, they're being reintroduced in a lot of different parts of the country.
Okay.
Because they became very rare.
Okay, so obviously there's a lot of history, a lot of really interesting things to learn about it, and so you're having walks at the Heritage Farm where you teach families and kids all about this.
Yes, indeed. Every day about 9 o'clock to noon, we'll have the turkeys will be roaming. Okay. And we're actually going to have our wranglers and also some of our education people that will actually help the people interact with the turkeys. Our turkeys are very friendly. People can come up, they can interact with them, they can actually touch them.
Can you feed them?
Sure, you can touch them, feed them.
Okay, what do they eat?
They actually are very fond of spinach and apples.
Spinach and apples?
Spinach and apples are two of their favorite things.
So they have some pretty big teeth in there then? Or?
No, they do not have teeth. They just have beaks.
So how do they eat an apple then?
They pick at it.
They just pick at it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, because we grow heritage apples. We have a lot of apples over on the farm.
Okay, very, very cool. So that's good. You can feed the food, I guess.
Yes, indeed. And you can interact with them. They wander around, and they're very friendly.
Okay.
They were hand fed, and
so is the hope now that you're going to breed these two teenage
in the spring
lovebirds, literally?
In the spring. Hopefully we'll have some chicks, yes.
Oh, very cool. I do like me some chicks. All right. How much does it cost to go check this out?
Just the standard admission.
Okay, so it's just you go to the biopark.
Go to the biopark and come back to the farm.
Okay.
And between 8 and 12, you can interact with turkeys.
That's awesome. Lynn Fouch. All right, come back on next year in the spring after you get some chicks.
We'll bring some chicks with us.
Okay, that'd be awesome. Thank you, Lynn. You want to find out more about the ABQ BioPark, the new heritage turkeys, go to our website, krqe.com. Click on links. Really interesting stuff, Lynn. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.